Good afternoon and welcome to News9. I'm Nolan Pinto. Now, it seems like the BJP and Congress are not on the same page when it comes to setting up of the Kaveri Management Board. Siddaramaiah said that he has received information from the centre about the setting up of the board.
MPs from Karnataka, of all the parties.
The CM also said that he will take an all-party delegation to Delhi to meet Prime Minister Modi and discuss the issue. But Anand Kumar said that the BJP top brass has not yet considered setting up of the board and is yet to take up this particular matter.
ಪತ್ರನೂ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೇಳಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಏನು.
In fact, the state government has opposed the union government's initiative to set up a Kaveri Management Board to ensure the implementation of the award of the Kaveri Water Disputes Tribunal, on water sharing among Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Puducherry. Now, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has objected to the formation of the board on the grounds that appeals on the award were pending in the Apex Court, that's the Supreme Court. Now, the Chief Minister has said that he sought an appointment with Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the 10th of June to explain to him the state's stance on the constitution of the board. He would also lead a delegation comprising the 4 union ministers and MPs from the state and floor leaders of the legislature to New Delhi and urged the centre to refrain from setting up this particular board till the Apex Court delivered its verdict on the pending petitions. This is what the Chief Minister has stated. In fact, let's now listen to what the Chief Minister had to say.
ಜೊತೆಗೆ I am leading a delegation to Delhi consisting of all MPs from Karnataka of all the parties, both the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. 10th ಅವತ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತದ್ದು ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಪತ್ರನೂ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೇಳಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ನಾ ಏನು ಮೆಮೊರಾಂಡಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಅದರ ಕಾಪಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಮತ್ತೆ 9ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು 4 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗು ಕೂಡ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್.
In fact, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah stating that on the 9th of June at 4 in the evening, he has called for a meeting of all the floor leaders. Furthermore, he will be leading a delegation to Delhi, which will consist of all the MPs from all the parties, both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. He also stated that he has asked for an appointment to meet Narendra Modi on the 10th of June. And furthermore, he states that he has also informed the ministers about this particular meeting. In fact, Anand Kumar also spoke on the matter. Union Minister, let's listen to what he had to say.
Kaveri Nirvana Mandali ರಚನೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ರಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಭಾರಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಊಹಾಪೋಹ. ಈ ಊಹಾಪೋಹಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಆಧಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆ ರೀತಿಯ ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪವೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾದಂಥ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರು ನನ್ನನ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಸದಾನಂದ ಗೌಡರನ್ನ ಬಂದು ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗಿದ್ರು. ನಾವಿಬ್ಬರು ಮತ್ತು ಸಿದ್ದೇಶ್ವರ್ ಅವರು, ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭಾ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ನಾವು ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರಿಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ನಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಜನರ ಹಿತಾಸಕ್ತಿ ಜೊತೆನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ತಾನೇ ನಾನು ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಜಲಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾದಂಥ ಸಾಧ್ವಿ ಉಮಾ ಭಾರತಿ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಜಲಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಿಂದ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾವನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 9ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪತಿಗಳ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಅಭಿಭಾಷಣ ಆಗೋದಿದೆ, ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ನಾನು, ಸದಾನಂದ ಗೌಡರು, ಸಿದ್ದೇಶ್ವರ್ ಅವರು, ಪ್ರಹ್ಲಾದ್ ಜೋಶಿ ಅವರು, ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಅವರನ್ನ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಕಾವೇರಿ ಹಿತಾಸಕ್ತಿಯ ಕುರಿತು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ವಿವರಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸರ್ವೋಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಮುಂದೆ ಕಾವೇರಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಮಂಡಳಿಯ ಐತೀರ್ಪಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲ್ಮನವಿ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಮೇಲ್ಮನವಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನ ಸರ್ವೋಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
Well, moving on, Karnataka has a representation of 12 in the Rajya Sabha, and there are 4 seats that need to be filled for now. The BJP's candidate Prabhakar Kore has submitted his nomination papers for the Rajya Sabha elections, and Kupendra Reddy has also filed for the Rajya Sabha seat. Now, K.S. Ishwarappa has submitted his nomination papers for the Legislative Council elections. He was joined by state BJP leaders while submitting his nomination papers. In fact, that's about the BJP, but the Congress party has decided to field Dr. G. Parmeshwar, H.M. Revana, Rani Satish and Margaret Alva. In fact, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and KPCC President Dr. G. Parmeshwar met AICC Chief Sonia Gandhi in New Delhi on Thursday with the panel on names for the elections. Now, polls are scheduled for 4 Rajya Sabha and 7 council seats to be elected from the Legislative Assembly on the 19th of June. The last date for filing nominations is the 9th of June. In fact, Karnataka has a representation of 12 in the Rajya Sabha, and there are 4 seats that need to be filled for now. The BJP's candidate Prabhakar Kore has submitted his nomination papers for the Rajya Sabha elections, and Kupendra Reddy has also filed for the Rajya Sabha seat. Now, there is a possibility of the High Command, that's the Congress High Command, re-nominating outgoing Rajya Sabha MPs S.M. Krishna and B.K. Hari Prasad, with Chief Minister Siddaramaiah keen on former MP C.M. Ibrahim. Now, today K.S. Ishwarappa has submitted his nomination papers for the Legislative Council elections. He was joined by the state BJP leaders while submitting his nomination papers. The Congress party is fielding Dr. G. Parmeshwar, H.M. Revana, Rani Satish and Margaret Alva. Now, the Nelamangala police have put the brakes on the shooting of a film which is based on Bettangere Sina. It is said that the movie producers did not obtain necessary permission to shoot the movie. Now, a lot of movies are being made based on the lives of criminal elements in Sandalwood. In the process, director Mohan was readying for a project on Bettangere Sina. However, the police in Nelamangala have stopped the shooting of the movie. Now, the shooting was being held at Marasarahalli village in a makeshift studio. And there you can see a former cricketer. In fact, in a few seconds you'll be able to see former cricketer and socialite Vinod Kamli. Well, there you go, Vinod Kamli over there for the first time acting in a Sandalwood movie.
One more, sir. Okay, sir. Are you ready? Ready, sir?
ಯಾರು ಸ್ಕಚ್ಚದರ ಯಾರು ತಪ್ಪಚ್ಚ ನಾಮ ನಿನ್ನ ಶಿಷ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲ.
In fact, the Nelamangala police have put brakes on the shooting of a film which is based on Bettangere Sina. It is said that the movie producers did not obtain necessary permission to shoot the movie. Now, a lot of movies are being made based on the lives of criminal elements in Sandalwood. In the process, director Mohan was readying for a project on Bettangere Sina. However, the police in Nelamangala have stopped the shooting of the movie. Now, the shooting was being held at the Marasarahalli village in a makeshift studio.
Action.
Well, in fact, this is Vinod Kamli's first stint in Sandalwood as an actor. And there you can see him on the left of your television screen on a shoot. Now, this was before the Nelamangala police stopped the shooting at a village in Nelamangala because the producers and the director did not secure permission from the police. Now, the shooting was being held at Marasarahalli village in a makeshift studio. In fact, you can clearly see over here the Nelamangala police who arrived at the spot stopping the shooting of this particular film. In fact, the police have forced the producers and the directors to shut shop and take all their material and head back home, and all because they did not secure permission in order to shoot for this particular movie based on a rowdy sheeter, a dreaded gangster who was shot dead by the police in an encounter in Nelamangala.